Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Philomena. So today we are going to be talking about those moments when the down moments. We were recently attacked at the Dusuit hotel in Kenya. A lot of people lost their lives, and a lot of people lost their loved ones, and people got hurt. And everyone, I would think, who had the news about that attack had their own experience with it. So 2 days after the attack, I was it just felt crazy. I was in a crazy place. I felt um the attack felt also personal, because you don't want your country to be attacked in that way. And uh, uh, angry, sad, mixed emotions, not knowing what to do exactly. I experienced it all in a very short period of time, and during that time I recorded a video. And yeah, I was just saying everything that I was feeling. So here's the video. Check it out. Yeah. Now when I went online and I saw the breaking news, an hour before that, not even an hour, within 30 minutes, a friend of mine that we are working with got the news that, his mom had passed on. And while we were trying to deal with that and consoling him and talking to him about his mom, then I read that. And let me tell you, sometimes you are the person in the room who has most words to say, but certain things just happen and you have nothing to say. And sometimes it feels like you're not doing enough, and you're not participating enough, and you're not consoling enough, or you're not helping enough. And at first I felt like I am numb, that two serious things are happening at the same time. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say that it will be okay, but then right now it may be okay in an hour later, or a week later, or a month later, and especially to my friend. But at this moment it is not okay. In their mind they're probably thinking 100 things at the same time. This is new. They have never been without their mom, and they have to figure that out, and it can be hard. Then there's this attack that is happening in your country, and you don't know what to say. You don't know how to console anyone who may have received the news that, or have seen their relative laying down there and being dead, or their friend is in the hospital. You really don't know what to say. And it got a bit encouraging a day the next day, which is actually today, when I saw other people posting about how they also got numb. And for some reason, I just didn't feel alone. um and I just came to the conclusion that there's really no right or wrong way to deal with these kinds of things. And when these attacks happen, you may get numb, or sometimes you may be active in sending a message that you can get help in this and this place, or go and donate blood in this and this place, or you know uh, contact this person if you need this and this kind of help. And sometimes some of us are just numb and we don't know what to do. It doesn't make you any less of a human. I'm just telling myself that, and that it is it is okay that you get numb, because when certain things happen, you may not know how to react to them and how to deal with them. And if you can speak about it with someone and they will be understanding, then do that. If keeping reading this, these kinds of things are just worsening your situation, it would I would say just get offline. And I will also say just pray, and pray not just for people to get the help that they need, and pray that assistance is received, and that the situation is dealt with, but also pray for yourself that you find peace with that, and that you get encouraged, and that you're able to, I don't know, not be in that place where you're numb and you could be scared or frustrated or angry and you don't know what to do. Just pray that you get through that, which is what I am doing. um, Also, I have realized that it's not so much what you say, it is also just being present. you know Let someone talk to you, speak to you, even if you don't say something. Be there, that they talk to you, that they tell you the frustration with the situation that they are going through, what they are scared of, what they are afraid of, um, the new situation that they have, what is the kind of courage that they are having to do, or what exactly they are going through and they are feeling, and them sharing their emotion. That may be important. Also, just if you can give a hug, just give a hug. And if you don't know what to say, just don't say anything, because you will just realize that, because some people don't know what to say and how to deal with a situation, they will just say something, and it will make it just worse, and you don't know how different people will react to what you say. Give a Also, take time to appreciate everything um, that could be trying to get you through this situation. If you see something that you can laugh about, try and just take a moment and laugh. Um, if you know your friend comes and there's a story, just try and share with them. Don't be so, and again, don't rush. Be in your own space and be in your own, deal with it in the best possible way that you can. There is no rush, but if you get a moment to laugh, it may be the universe, the way the universe is communicating to you, to give you, to lift up your spirit just a bit. So it is actually really, really encouraging to know that, an act that started with a lot of hate and I don't know what kind of spirit that is, but I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to give my energy to that. But it ended with love, and a lot of love, and seeing everyone stop. Like, we started in the morning with the 10 10 years challenge and laughing and all that, and immediately it stopped on social media. At least I know, from my feed, it that stopped, and everyone just focused on spreading the news that there was that attack, and people sharing information of where people can get help, and those who want to help, how they can help. And it's like everyone just stops what they were doing, and encouraging one another, and people sending out their prayers, and some pictures of a woman giving tea to the people who are there. It was really, really just amazing to see that something that just started off with hate and negative energy, it ended with a lot of love, and people really giving love and sharing love. So that part is really encouraging, and I don't know if you are, I mean, I don't know if you are still in the situation where you see this dark moment, but at least for me, just seeing that kind of love and seeing people, coming together to um, help one another and even help people that you don't know about, that is really encouraging. And love is really a healing balm. And so I hope that I get through this, that I get out of my numb position. And for everyone else who is going through something like mine, I hope that you figure out how to get through this, and you get encouraged. And um even if you feel like you're not helping, just saying a prayer for them and for yourself, I think you will be helping a lot. And what I'm hoping to get out of this is to remember that god is still God, and he's still who he says he is, and he's still seated on his throne, and that the biggest gift that he gave us, which was love, that was shared that much yesterday, that I remember that there's still love in this world, and that I don't give up, um, and that I don't stay in this place of frustration and anger, and you know yeah. And I hope so. Right now, um I'm I feel like I'm feeling a little much better. um I am certainly not as sad and angry and feeling numb as I was at that time. um I have a lot of hope now, um that 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 God has to, you know settle this whole situation down. Like how we are just in a place of waiting for the next, it feels like we are waiting for the next attack. We don't know where it will be, how it will be, how short it could be, how long it could be, how many of us could lose their lives, how many of us are going to experience the loss of our loved ones, how most of us are going to experience the loss of, our Kenyan people, just people who you may not know personally and that closely, but that you know that they are your people. um and my prayer is that God has to do something with this, and I am trusting him to do something with this. It is a bad experience to go through, and most countries are experiencing it, and these are all God's people, the people who are carrying out the attacks and the people who um, are being attacked. We are all God's people, and my prayer is that we get through these situations one day at a time, that those of us who lose our loved ones in those kinds of attacks, that we get consoled, and in a very deep way, more than words could ever do. But I'm also praying for the attackers, whatever spirit that is. I am sure that the Spirit of God is still somewhere in there, buried or hidden or whatever, but it has to be somewhere in there. And hopefully just, God has to do something with it, and that they realize that it is not right. These people may seem, just because these people are of, I mean, do they even care that they're killing people who are not of their religion? I don't know. But even if the people that they're killing do not share the same faith as them, we have all been created by the same God, and we have the same spirit, and that we need to take care of one another more than killing one another. So I have come out of this knowing that God is still God, and reminding myself every time I feel low about these attacks, reminding myself that, you know, God is still seated on his throne, and that we are all his people, the attackers and the attacked. um and that I remind myself to be grateful for every day that I am safe, every day that I have my loved ones safe, every day that I am healthy, and every day that I don't have to feel pain um, in that whole way, and experience that. Just be thankful for every day. Yeah, so I don't know how you are 2 weeks later. Comment down below, and let's get one another through this these attacks and these hard moments. um yeah, so bye guys.